A brutal murder from a year ago remains unsolved and is the focus of this week's Crime Stoppers.
The victim was only 23 years old and was killed in her home on her birthday. Here's Greg.
Add to all of that, she was discovered by her family and that the autopsy revealed she'd been strangled to death. It's long past time for Aisha Bearden's killer to have been locked away. We have reward cash and the promise of anonymity to offer you if you know anything about this case.
Aisha's case is still in the front of our minds, and we still work on a regular basis.
Last week, July 4th, marked Aisha Bearden's birthday and 1 year since she was found strangled to death in her College Hill Courts home.
The family had been trying to contact Aisha for a couple of days, and they were unable to get a hold of her, so they went to her residence and still was not able to make contact.
Chattanooga Police Sergeant Victor Miller says family members made the awful discovery themselves after finally making their way into her home around 2 o'clock that afternoon.
Aisha was found inside her residence with trauma to her upper torso, and so the medical examiner's office has determined that it was manual strangulation that killed Aisha. 23 years old, is extremely young, and so it's very important for her family to get some closure. And
to get a ruthless, dangerous killer out of society.
Strangulation is a very close and personal type of way to die, so it's very important that we take this person off the street as quickly as possible.
You could be eligible for Crime Stoppers cash whether or not you know the name of the murderer. We just need information.
Some of the things that we're looking for is who she spent the day with that day on July the 4th or the day before. If you saw her out and about, if you saw her at a grocery store, at a convenience store, or near her house or yours, those apartments are very close and everyone usually is outside.
Help this family and the community find justice.
The best thing to do is, if you have any information, this is the best program where you can provide the information to investigators and no one will ever know your name.
All you need is the Crime Stoppers number, 698-3333. If you get voicemail, leave a way for Sergeant Miller to get back with you. He may have some questions, but he will never ask who you are. David, Cindy.